Monopoly night gone wild. Last weekend, my sister brought her new boyfriend, Greg, over for family game night. Now, I'm not one to judge a book by its cover, but when Greg showed up wearing a t-shirt that said "Board Games Are Life" and carrying a duffel bag full of dice, I had a feeling the evening was about to get weird. He enthusiastically announced, "Let's play Monopoly in real life." I thought he meant, like, we'd play the board game with some extra house rules. My mom nodded politely. My dad poured himself a double whiskey. Turns out, Greg took in real life very seriously. Within 15 minutes, he had divided our living room into colored squares using painter's tape, assigned us all tokens, I was the iron, thanks a lot, and insisted we pay rent in actual cash for each square we landed on. My little brother was already bankrupt and forced to mortgage his allowance. Meanwhile, Greg went full tycoon, charging everyone for landing on the dog bed, the kitchen tile, or even the hallway. My dad refused to play, instead declaring free parking on the recliner and refusing to move. Things escalated quickly. When I landed on what used to be my bedroom, Greg demanded $200 or the deed to my sock drawer. He handed me a tiny plastic top hat as compensation. My mom tried to make tea but was intercepted at Waterworks and had to pay a utility fee. Even the cat wasn't safe. Greg tried to collect pet rent and, when denied, issued a stern warning, "Next time, straight to jail." The Monopoly money was gone in half an hour, so we started trading actual snacks and loose change. By midnight, Greg had managed to own most of the house, and I found myself evicted to the front porch, clutching my tiny top hat for warmth. My sister came out, looking apologetic, and said Greg was just really passionate about immersive experiences. I told her not to worry. After all, I always thought I'd lose my house to the bank, not to a guy who thinks get-out-of-jail-free cards count as legal documents. Guess you could say I finally learned the real meaning of house rules.